model, we have some vocab: monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. A monomial is a one-term expression. So like 2 is a monomial, x is a monomial, 5y is a monomial. A binomial has 2 terms, so 2 pieces added together. So like 2x plus 1, 2 pieces added together, like bicycle. Okay, so x minus 7, two numbers being added together. Well, subtraction. Addition and subtraction are the same, really. Okay, so trinomial, 3 things, like a tricycle or a tripod, 3. So x squared plus 3x minus 7. Each one of those terms is part of a trinomial. 3 terms, trinomial. Okay? A polynomial just means a multi-term expression. So a monomial, a binomial, a trinomial, they are all polynomials. Okay? Cool. So when we get to expressions that have like lots and lots and lots of terms, like hundreds of terms or 10 terms, then we call it a polynomial. Okay, so when we describe, today what we're going to do is we're going to multiply and we're going to look at area. So we're going to describe area as a polynomial, which we say the sum of the areas. And we can look here. The sum of the area is going to be on the inside. So this whole thing in here, we're going to add up all these pieces to give me the sum. X squared plus 4 plus 6, 4x plus 2x is 6x, plus 8 gives us a total sum of that area. Okay. A binomial as a product is on the outside. So these numbers that I'm multiplying together are on the outside. So x plus 4 times x plus 2 is our area as a binomial. Okay, or as a product. Another way to think about that is the length times the width. Okay, multiplying 2 numbers together, length times width. All right, your definitions in your own words, you can come back to these, you can look them up, you can do all kinds of stuff. Okay, how do you use area model to multiply binomials? So we're just going to do some examples so that when we get to the harder ones, you kind of know how to do this, okay? So we're multiplying by 3 times 4. So 3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 gives me a total of 3. And then the side is a total of 4, which is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So I want to find the area of each one of these pieces. So 1 times 1 gives me an area of 1 unit squared. 1 times 1 is, again, another unit of 1. Okay? 1 times 1 gives me 1 unit squared. Okay, I can keep doing this. 1, go to the second row, times 1 is 1 unit squared. Middle, 1 times the second is 1. So we're doing the length here. It's a bad color, you can't really see that. Okay, length of the square of the rectangle times the height of the rectangle. So the length is 1, the height is 1. So 1. Again, the length is 1, the height is 1, 1. So on and so forth. These are all going to equal 1. So what is the total area? This is going to be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh my gosh, this is going to take a long time. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 12. We can write this as 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Okay, that was the long way. Don't worry. So that when we get to harder problems, it makes more sense. Okay? So 2 times 3. That is a length of 2. So that's 1 plus 1. And a height of 1 plus 1 plus 1. Again, width times height is 1. Width times height is 1. Width is 1. A height of 1 is 1. A width of 1, a height of 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So I get 2 times 3 is equal to 6 units squared. All right, so now what do I do if there's an x? Check it. That's just a placeholder. X is a question mark. So I don't need this. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I have 1 and 1 to make a total of 2. That takes care of that. Then I'm multiplying it by the second number, x plus 4. So I'm going to write a width of x plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So a little bit plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so now let's figure out the area. X is the width, 1 is the height. That's x. Okay, below. X times 1 is x. All right, and each one of these boxes we know is x 1 times 1, which is 1. So I'm just going to fill them in. What do we do with all the areas on the inside? We add them together. So I get like terms, x plus 1 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 plus 1, so plus 8. Simplify, what's x plus x? Those are like terms, so we add the coefficients, giving us 2x plus 8. This is 2 times x plus 4, which is, if I distribute, I get 2x plus 8. Oh, it works. Okay, next up, the outside is x. The top is, this is our length and our width of our box. The length and the width, okay? So we get x plus 1 plus 1. Okay, next up, multiply x times x, giving us x squared. Then we multiply 1 times x, giving us x, and 1 times x, giving us x. Simplify that. How do I simplify that? Oh, I add everything on the inside. So I get x squared plus x gives me 2x. All right. As a product, we get x times x plus 2. Why do we call it a product? It's because we're multiplying two numbers together. Okay. On the inside, we call it the area as a sum because we're adding the numbers together. So x squared plus 2x. Okay, so what if there's more addition? All right, so the first number is our length. The second number in the parentheses is our width. So basically what we're doing is a double distribution. I am going to set up my x plus 3 as my length, and my width is going to be x plus 4. So as a product, we're going to write x plus 3 times x plus 4. How do I multiply this together to simplify this all? Well, I need to multiply x times x, which gives me x squared. I need to multiply the height x times 4, giving me 4x. Then I'm going to multiply x, the width, times the height of 3, which is 3x, and the width of 4 times 3, which is 12. How do I get the area as a sum? I add them together. So I'm going to get x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12. I can combine my like terms. So I get x squared plus 7x plus 12. So I get x squared plus 7x plus 12. All right, check it out. Here's what we did using the area model. We took the x and we multiplied it by the first two terms, by the two numbers in the second set of parentheses. Then we took the 3 and we multiplied it by the two numbers in the second set of parentheses. So everything is being multiplied by each other. All right, up next, I want you to try this one. We're going to do x plus 2 is the width, the height, or the length, and x minus 4. So I get x times x is x squared. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. X times 2 is 2x, and negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Add these together. I like to combine my like terms right in the get-go, so I do x squared. 2x minus 4x is negative 2x minus 8. So x plus 2 times x minus 4 is equal to x squared minus 2x minus 8. And that is that. Okay. I'm going to flip my screen around because I'm about to run out of battery. Okay, next. Last two. I'll do this one with you. This is our length times our width. So we do 2x plus 3 times x plus 5. Okay, multiply everything. So I get 2x times x gives me 2x squared. 5 times 2x is 10x. We multiply the coefficients. X times 3 is 3x. And 3 times 5 is 15, giving us 2x squared, combine your like terms, plus 13x plus 15. So as a product, we write 2x plus 3 times x plus 5, and as a sum, we write 2x squared plus 13x plus 15. Really, these are our answers right here. Okay, sorry if I wasn't clear about that. All right, last one. You do this one on your own, and then check back with me. So the length and the width, we have x minus 1 and 3x plus 4. So I get 3x squared. 4 times x is 4x. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. And 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So as a product, that's the outside, we get x minus 1 times 3x plus 4 is equal to everything on the inside, which is 3x squared. Add the two like terms. So 4x minus 3x is a positive 1x minus 4. So as a sum, our area is 3x squared plus x minus 4. Don't forget to finish your vocab and your summary.